What's going on, folk? In this video, we're gonna do something a little different but still the same. We're gonna do some maintenance, we're gonna do some upgrades, and we're gonna do some failures. And I don't like failures, but it's part of it, so stick around after the intro. Check it out, little babe.
Life is like a motherfucking dream. Fill my double cup up with some lean. Yeah, put my dick in your bitch plane. Yeah, rats come.
Yeah, coming straight from the motherfucking underground. It's the 187 Ricky and Dead Hippie. Smoked out in this bitch.
From a buster bitch, it's just like a noose on the corpse. Need to cut the shit. He was talking too much, need a court that can shut his lips. He's spraying like a fountain, bleeding like a nigga stuck a pig. Gold in the bag, I know you said toast with the man, you roll with eggs. Niggas rip with the line to the dope. 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 Creeping on top of the Glock and I'm hoping that niggas don't try me today, cause I won't hold my composure. I wait for these niggas with hollow pointers from a pistol that's chrome. Dough up inside of my Chevy, there's too many cars, so there's no more room inside my trunk. Niggas be faking, they acting like they gon' be revving some shit, but they know that they won't. Up on side of the Chevy, where it's heavy, like the leftist dog. Watch the grounds you treading, know you fading on your cellular phone. Bullshit embedded in your words, I can hear it, jit. Souls in the crows, hear the birds for the buster bitch. Niggas rip with the line to the dope. 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 Niggas rip with the line to the dope.
You did. You gon' die. You gon' die. You gon' die. Yeah, what they mean? Yeah, what they mean? I'm outside, pop out game with the team, bitch. What they mean? We all lit, that's on gang, that's on me, bitch. Yeah. Murder, slash, chop a biggie, blow you back. Hanging with them slash, pussy nigga, we told gas. Nigga, you get whacked, that's on gang and that's all facts. We shoot 223s, we'll take your life. We all with the gang, you know we gon' slide. We all with them bees, all up in the high. You talk down on me, nigga, you gon' die. We a different kind, and we be on different time. Rockin' number 9 jeans, and I be so fly. We from different sides, pussy, I'ma up that fire. Talking all that tough shit on the gang, pussy bitch, and you gon' die. Yeah, you gon' die. Yeah, nigga, you gon' die. You gon' die. Yeah, what they mean? Yeah, what they mean? I'm outside, pop out gang with the team, bitch. What they mean? We all lit, that's on gang, that's on me, bitch. Yeah, murder, slash, chop a biggie, blow you back. Hanging with them slash, pussy nigga, we told gas. Nigga, you get whacked, that's on gang and that's all facts.
Let's go. Have you ever seen a nigga die? Yeah. When I did, went home and smoked the blunt. No, a nigga didn't cry. Let's go. Don't fuck with niggas on different sides. These niggas be switching sides. In the whip with a nigga bitch inside. Finna give my dick a ride. All these niggas, they be talking about gang shit. Be on lame shit. Ain't never bang shit. Look at the pick right now and the pick back then. It's like the same pick. I'm with the same clip. I'm with Trip P Red. Yeah. Boy, you with a bitch, he scared. A lot of niggas like to play with they life. The last nigga put with my clip, he dead. I had to.
Yeah, you gon' die. Yeah, nigga, you gon' die. You gon' die. Yeah, what that mean? Yeah, what that mean? I'm outside, pop out game with the team, bitch. What that mean? We all lit, that's on gang, that's on me, bitch. Yeah, murder, murder, slash, chopper, biggie, blow your back. Hanging with them slash, pussy nigga, we told gas. Nigga, you get whacked, that's on gang and that's all facts.
jumping out my pocket, squash up under, do a flip. Money jumping with, got no time for no silly bitch. Money jumping out my pocket, squash up under, do a flip. Money jumping with, got no time for no silly bitch. Money jumping out my pocket, squash up under, do a flip. Money jumping with, got no time for no silly bitch. Money jumping out my pocket, squash up under, do a flip.
I'm looking to left right down the boulevard. You see me sliding, so much water dripping above me. You can call me Young Poseidon. I walk on water, fuck a JV, bitch, I'm a starter. Come check the stats, my nigga, you gon' have to follow harder. Yeah, I've been swerving, popping pillies and sipping bourbon. Click, clacking dice and dipping, whipping, it's something German. I'm bagging bitches, a prime example from rags to riches. Couldn't break off shit, but now you see me flossing something different.
Got no time for no silly bitch. Money jumping out my pocket, squash up under, do a flip. Money jumping with, got no time
her too. She'll catch up on the AR, how you did that? Track hawk lift up when you take off, how you did that?
You put switches on all your blickies, how you did that? Your LV bag turned to a legit, how you did that?
I seen that duck turn to a Louis, how you did that? That look like a brand new booty, how you did that?
You got face stones and never watch it, how you did that?
You hear some skeletons in your closet, why you did that?
How you yelling slap, slap, how I kill a cat, yeah. Hopping around in a two-tone Maybach, pillows in the back, let's go. Too many rounds in the Phillies, AK, someone gon' get wet. How you gon' get more when you still owe me, how you gon' do that?
Snatch a Ruger bag, give a nigga yak attack. I get my shooter whack, beating cheese and that's a rat. It ain't nighttime but your chain glow, how you do that shit? Me and Gun done fuck the same hoe, how you knew that bitch? She'll catch up on the AR, how you did that? Track hawk lift up when you take off, how you did that?
You put switches on all your blickies, how you did that? Your LV bag turned to a legit, how you did that?
I seen that duck turn to a Louis, how you did that? That look like a brand new booty, how you did that?
You got face stones and never watch it, how you did that?
You hear some skeletons in your closet, why you did that?
They hit your man, you ain't get no straightening, how you live with that? She fucked the hood, how you lay and have a kid with that? My jello go toes, smash it, who blow, yeah I did that. Kick more shit than judo, and she like, I did.
How you get that shit, you got a romantic on your host. Matt Black me back sit, bitch, I'm too rich to drive a road. Pop my shit like plumber, me and gun them diamond flesh. I'm gon' ball out summer and just all grinding for a month. Ayy, pull up, hop out, dunk. She'll catch up on the AR, how you did that? Track hawk lift up when you take off, how you did that?
You put switches on all your blickies, how you...
All right, folk. Let me take it down to Chinatown, feel me? That's not where we're going, I'm just kidding. Check me out. You've seen me work on a trailer, my low-car trailer. And as you can tell, it is a really, really, really low-car trailer. Because that thing scoops up dirt a lot. Anyways, so I got this trailer probably about 1.5 years ago, maybe 2 years at the most, not even. And initially, everything worked great. The trailer has trailer brakes, which didn't work to begin with, but it's not a big deal. The thick hit Mac Daddy on them things takes care of all the braking anyways. But the trailer, my problem became that for some reason, the light stopped working. It'd be this side, be that side, it'd be kind of back and forth, this and that, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And then like, it just, as time went on, it just got more funny. Sometimes it'd work perfect, sometimes it wouldn't work at all. And I couldn't really figure out what was going on with this thing. So I just kept like, I don't know, I kept like checking it out and just trying to figure out what's going on. And in the video, you know, you see me just like looking at this wiring, look at the wiring over here, doing this, doing that, like checking underneath the trailer here and over there. You know what I mean? Because like realistically, the trailer has wiring like this in a lot of places. So it ends up being like, there's so many points to like, oh, it could be right here, it could be right there, it could be the wires going back here. But in all reality, man, it's got LED lights in it, so I know it's not that old. You know what I mean? Like the wiring may look old, but like I know like the wiring isn't old. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, these LED lights like can't have been put on there that much long ago. I did bust up the one corner light over there. Not even sure how I did that, but I managed to do that one. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, I busted a light. You know, maybe it's causing an issue somewhere in the harness, but in all reality, they're LED lights. That doesn't happen, doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? So I just kept kind of racking my brain, like, you know, what happened to the wiring at what point in time that gave me such a problem? And then of course ended up coming down to the reality, not the reality, but after everything, it turns out that my plug here, you know what I'm saying, when I put the pin in the connector, this ends up pushing it down a little bit, which causes the top section to not pin in very well. So long story short, that is like my main issue for my trailer, is because my shit is sitting like this, it's not connecting like it should at the top, so it's making it funny. So I had to start with putting it level, put a little stick in there so it sits level. I've already tested the little stick theory out, picking up a GTR, a homemade GTR that's a crash car that he's rebuilding now, which is pretty sick. You'll see that well, you see that pretty soon, which is pretty cool. Throw a quick picture in there, of course. But yeah, I had to kind of get the trailer squared away so I could go do that. And then like I still have to make a fender for, it's either this side or that side, because I ran them shits over right over there. So I got one good fender and one bad fender because God, it sucks I ran this shit over, but I have to make them again, do the whole shit that I did before on it, you know what I mean? But yeah, so like long story short, I've just been kind of like racking my brain, like the whole wiring shit, like what's going on with the truck, I mean the trailer. And now that I know that it's like my main plug, I don't know if like the idea for me now is to like get another one that just fits in the hole better, or whatever the case is. So like that's an OEM 7-pin connector, you know what I mean? So it's just like, do I rewire my whole trailer, put new lights, new plugs and everything, and kind of go from there, which I could do. But you know, it's like, is it necessary? Because it does work and it works enough. If I hit the brakes, it stops, but at the same time, I have no running lights. Sometimes it has running lights, so it's just like, I don't know. So I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna do with that yet, but I gotta get the trailer even more ready. I gotta buy a fender for it soon to remake, to redo, to repaint, to you know what I'm saying, get the whole shit. Because I can't be rocking no wheels. I mean, no fender covers for the wheels. It's not that big of a deal. Driving around local, doing small shit here and there, no big deal. But anything, if it's raining, the water shoots up like crazy. Sand, dirt, it's gonna pepper the fucking side of the car, and like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta get my fender covers. Or my fenders, wheel covers, whatever you wanna call them. I gotta get them back. Now, let's go to this pain in my ass that I wanted to build, that is really cool that it got together. Overhang that you saw in the video, I put it together and it had some slack in it. I can't say some slack, had a pretty good amount of slack in it, even though I tried to pin the whole top flat, pin this whole side flat, which it was flat. This side, I ended up having to wrap over the edge. I was trying to wrap it over the edge to like pull it tight. And like I ran down this side here, I left the whole back undone. So that way like it could kind of like sag down, so any water could, just for the time being, would kind of roll down. The very first night, this shit rained and no water rolled off. It collected and puddled in there. And I shit you not, this entire belly was hanging down like this and still strapped up top. And I was pumped because I'm just like, yo, the new tarp I just bought, this is like the second tarp now, which, and it's a 15 mil tarp and extra heavy duty, you know, whatever the bullshit is. And I'm like, yo, it's crazy this is happening, but the tarp is holding. So I was super pumped. I'm like, okay, the tarp holds, push out the water, no big deal. And then I'm assuming because it stretched out so far that it get it tons of slack, and at some point it just, now we're here, you know what I mean? And she's ripped all the way through, you know what I mean? All the eye loops are all ripped, and these were all screwed down tight. So like, this is a pretty good, you know, pretty good tear. I'm still gonna try to repin this whole shit back up here, but in all reality, I still need to pitch one side down, which is gonna be that side over there, or I could bring one side up, bring one side down. But technically speaking, I don't really want to bring this side up per se. I want to bring this side down. But I'm doing these little concrete footers that you put the wood into, so it sits in the little concrete footer for this side. This side, yeah, this side is gonna raise up from that. This side is gonna end up being probably like a concrete block, something kind of like that. So that way like these posts can stay. And I'm starting to think that also too, that I should have did 4x4 beams instead of 2x4s, but I figured a pressure treated 2x4 is actually really strong. It actually worked pretty good. And of course, initially, even though I added these just now, the idea was to always add these in, so that way they would have more structure, more stability. But to be honest, I'm not really a structured fucking guy, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm doing this like thinking like, oh, I've seen structures like this before, it shouldn't be that crazy, you know? And I keep thinking like, oh, well, I can do like a little bit this weekend, wait 2 weeks, get paid again, do a little bit more, wait 2 weeks, get paid again. But it's turning out that everything that I'm doing we keep getting shit on by rain, heavy rain, and like tons of wind, tons of shit. So it keeps like tweaking the whole frame and getting it shit crazy. So you saw like I did like the corners, and I added little brackets like this, which basically bracket here and here. And then over here in this area, it's gonna be a little tough to see here, but I added the bracket that goes here and here. So it screws up this way and it screws into the wood this way. And the wood's also screwed into all 3 planks of wood in here as well. And then the base here is also screwed in. I still wanna do enough to get rid of this little 2x4 shit here, but in all reality, I'm starting to think I may just add the 2x4 to the beam here. I'm not sure yet. It's already warping, as you can see here, which is crazy. Like, it's crazy how much this shit warps. So like, I don't know. The idea was like, oh, I'm gonna build a little overhang. Shouldn't cost too much. It shouldn't be that involved. Shouldn't be that crazy. It should have a tarp. And then just like, you know, generally work. You know what I mean? And then here I am every single weekend, like just adding more and adding more and doing more and doing more. And I was hoping to catch like a break from it, because so far I think I got like half a grand on this shit. I went $250 on just doing, I had like 250 bucks just doing these posts and then buying screws in the brackets. Whoa, I just swallowed a bug. And you're still recording, so that's fantastic. But this, what's even crazier, is when the rain came and this got all swooped out like crazy, it took this entire beam and it bent it all the way out here, which I thought was fucking crazy, because that was before I added this guy right here. And I'm just like, holy shit. And now that this post is added, I was able to push the beam back in, kind of massage it back in, straighten the wood more back out, and of course ended up adding, you know, more brackets and shit here. This beam now has an angled bracket that bolts in here and supports the frame here, so it keeps the wood from wanting to sag down like this. So I push it up and stick it over on top of this guy here, so this guy essentially now takes the load. And I couldn't do the beams like these over here because I can't put a drill in between this shit without moving the entire structure over and then bringing it back. Could I do that? Baby, I mean, you know, I stopped recording for a second. Could I do it? It's possible. Is it likely? No. I'm by myself. I do it by myself all the time. Of course, I can always ask the homies for help, but it's just like, whenever I'm doing something like this, if I don't have like a 100% clear goal in mind of, okay, well, I'm going to do this today and like go for that, I don't feel like it's worth like calling up like the homies and like, hey, come over and let's just like do stuff for a little bit and just kind of see what happens. I want to know like, hey, I'm gonna do these things, and like, okay, so I'm gonna go to Lowe's, I'm gonna get everything I fucking need to do this, do that. Like basically like I have an idea in my head, like, okay, I want to do this. So then like I go to Lowe's, I buy the wood, I buy the screws and the brackets, and I go, okay, let's see kind of like where this ends up, you know, kind of go from there shit. I can tell it's working, these braces. I can tell these braces are working only because now when I go to move the structure, it's more rigid feeling already. So I like that a lot, which is great. These little down beams here, I think they don't need to be 4x4s, you know what I mean? But it's gonna be nice doing the concrete footers, because like each post will stay in its location, so I shouldn't have to have these down beams, but I'm still gonna keep them because like this is gonna help the rest of the structure not want to shift this direction. You know, same thing with that one. I'm gonna put a beam that goes from here to the fence, not all the way to the fence obviously, but just that 4x4. I'm gonna put that guy back up so he's facing down that way, so that way the whole structure's load can go this way. I mean, not go this way, but like the whole structure can be supported from going this direction, that kind of shit. But as funny as it is, I'm gonna leave this guy right here, but I'm not gonna put one going that direction on this side. So I may end up doing a different kind of thing over here. I still actually need to properly redo all of these, because right now they're just one screw, run it through, and like that's it. So it's a lot of work. I mean, a lot of work, a lot of failure. I'm definitely learning a lot about this shit. I really honestly should just like YouTube wood structures and like this in general and get a better idea of why things are done a certain way. And looking at a shed that I had that was used to be here, it had tons of ribs, right? So like beams like this, but like every foot or so, just all the way across, it just kept going and going and going. They went all the way across and down, all the way across and down, all the way across and down, all the way, you know what I'm saying, like this. And I'm realizing that's honestly, that's part of like a solid structure. That's like part of what makes it a solid structure. But I'm trying to like get by with like making a generic structure for the time being, just having the overhang, and then just like let time go on, add some more, let time go on, add some more. I don't want to like build this shit out crazy right now. It's costing me a lot of money. I want to spend money in other places. For example, this car here, I just bought a whole bunch of parts for that car so I can make this shit more gangster, because I've been buying, you know, I got the body kit now and like still doing that shit. So it's like, don't worry, we got another episode coming next week or so. We'll see how long it takes for my parts to arrive. But yeah, like generally speaking, like, you know, I just wanted the overhang to be out of the fucking shade, to not get rained on. Here we are. And then unfortunately I picked a size that's I guess a little bit less common, which is 20 by 16. So it's just like, it's a big size, you know what I'm saying, which is perfect for like having just the coverage for the car and shit. But then when it comes to like everything else, like finding wood and like everything else, huge pain in my ass, you know what I mean? 16-foot beams are the biggest beams I could find at Lowe's. So like, you know, that's how I get the 16 really easy over there. That's why it lines up so well from one side to the other. So I think that this weekend I'll probably end up buying like 2 more 16-inch beams. Again, temporary, but I'll buy some brackets and shit like that. And I'm gonna rock 1 beam here, 1 beam there, or maybe 3 beams. I'll try to do 3 beams if I can. So I just at least have 3 more. The whole top square is a little bit more structured. I don't want to add like 50 beams in this shit. I don't know if this is gonna be not a permanent structure, but like this is like a waste of, I don't want to say it's a waste of money, but it's almost like a waste of time and effort and money, because I could be putting it elsewhere to the cars, but then to work on the cars easier, I kind of need something like this, you know what I mean? So like this structure is not going to have like doors on it and like be like a building, you know what I mean? It's going to be nice, big, and open and just shaded, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, it's not a long way to go in figuring this shit out. Also, for the future, I plan on off of here coming down, building like a little ramp slope that's going to meet to about here, probably just behind this zone here in the container. So that way, like, it has a little ramp, any rain comes down, I can add a couple lights in here in the future, you know what I'm saying? So like not crazy lights, because yo, Florida got the mosquitoes like crazy, you know what I mean? So yeah, I know this video is a little bit different. I know I didn't get to work on this. I mean, you see how tight this is starting to look. In the video, when I moved the car from here to here, the back bumper actually went off of the concrete ledge. The concrete ledge doesn't look big here, but that's because the grass is mad tall. Like, yeah. So this thing, because it's already down and pushed to the ground, when I backed up, it hooked the edge. I drove forward, I cracked the shit out of the bumper here, and really cracked it really nice over here. I fucking split this and I shifted the whole bumper. It yanked out of the when I had the screws in here, it yanked the screws are fucking right out of it, and it shifted the whole thing. So I gotta like redo this shit again now, which really sucks, because it was looking like a lot easier of work to do with this than it was, you know, the other bumper that just didn't fit for shit at all, you know what I mean? Also, you see I got the wood like this. It is to keep this end inward, so I'm hoping that over the time between now, a week or 2, whatever I get back on this bumper, that the heat will help form it back this way, because it's been pressed out for years and just sticking out. So I'm hoping this just holds it in for a while. Still have to massage this shit. Super disappointed that I fucking broke that more than anything, you know what I mean? Like the tarp, each tarp, or if this is my second tarp, each tarp was $50. It says $100 in just tarps, and I just ripped the second tarp now in like in my second or third week. Cause like, you know what I mean? The bumper, that upset me. The tarp, disappointing. The bumper, that upset me. You know what I mean? Cause like I was so pumped on how well the bumper was fitting in general, and now I just cracked the shit out of it, and now it fits really funky. So I gotta like do that kind of all over again, you know what I mean? So I mean, different video, but I hope that you guys do enjoy. I hope you guys do enjoy seeing like cool shit, because all I'm gonna do is just keep working on cars, you know, keep working on this shit. And I don't care, because like building structures is honestly, it's kind of fun, it's kind of cool. It's because for me it's kind of rewarding, like to have this big shit, you know what I mean? Like the container is really cool, the structure is cool. I got to build lights for my container here so I can see, because when you go in the back of the container, she's dark, you know what I mean? Need like to throw a couple lights in that thing. I want to throw a couple lights in this thing just so I could see, and then maybe add like a little fan out here in the future. Good spot to do like body work, stuff like that. That way you're outside in the breeze, fans going, you're not covered in dust and breathing that shit in like crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I do hope that those of you that do watch and check out my shit just appreciate working on everything, making shit happen, you know what I'm saying? Just doing shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, I can't sit down anymore, so it's time to keep doing shit, making shit happen. So we'll see how everything goes, but next week should be, well, we'll see what parts end up showing up. I ordered a couple things, but I'm not expecting a lot of shit to show up, so we'll see how that kind of goes. But yeah, just stick around, find the fuck out, always stay sucker free, little baby, you know what I'm saying? Just stick with me, like the videos just because. You ain't gotta say shit, you don't gotta like them for real, just push the like button just because, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to see what happens with some other things in the YouTube world. So yeah, stick around, find out, stay sucker free, little baby.